In Bitcoin news today, BTC price dumps 17% in 48 hours. As you can see, the entire crypto market is bloody red. In today's show, we'll be talking about what may have caused this massive dump. We'll also be taking a look at a couple charts and potential lows we may be moving into as low as $7,100. This is a critical moment for Bitcoin. So in today's show, we'll be doing some price actions as well as sharing with you some very informative charts of where the Bitcoin price may move from here. And with all the blood in the market, I also want to share with you this bullish scenario that may play out and put Bitcoin back above $13,000. This is a very high probability buy setup, and I'll be breaking it down for you on today's show. And we'll also be discussing, even though Bitcoin is plunging, it's still clobbering the stock market, the Dow, which lost 800 points yesterday alone, which is the biggest loss in over a decade. And we'll also be discussing how this affects the crypto market. And in other crypto news, we'll be discussing today, billionaire Mark Cuban's NBA team, the Dallas Mavericks, is now accepting Bitcoin as a payment method. That's pretty cool. So stay tuned for all this and more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I release a brand new episode every day. Be sure to click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon to receive notifications. And as always, I appreciate the comment love. And thanks to all the new subscribers. I know we got like 30 subscribers just yesterday alone. I'm truly grateful and I appreciate you being a part of the show. All right, now let's take a look at this chart produced by Westlad. And alert, Bitcoin just dropped below 10,000 back to 4 digits, $9,955. So according to this chart, their price action for this prediction is $11,000 to $12,000. If the bulls break through the zone, we'll resume an upside move again with immediate target towards 13 to 14,000, while any rejection from the zone will send us to test out massive support towards the $97,000, $9,800 area. This zone is what I tagged as a must-hold zone. So that's the critical support level we're currently at right now. If we break the $9,700 support, expect to move all the way down, possibly closing those CME gaps at the $8,400 range and continuing to move even more bearish down to the $7,000 levels. Now let's talk about this high probability buy setup, which may be looming. This was published by Vito Veek. All right, let's do this. So as we take a look at this chart, back on July 28th, we started getting some very seriously bullish movement momentum, which went up to about the $12,400 resistance, looking very strong, immediately dumped, right? And it kept dumping, and then it moved sideways, continued to dump, move sideways to bring us to where we're currently at, which in the last 48 hours, we received this massive 17% dump. So where do we go from here? Well, considering we already touched 9,400 and we did get a pretty decent bounce back to the $10,000 range, is it possible we have a strong bounce to here back to 11,000, setting us up to continue the bullish momentum? Also notice as we expand and contract in the zone, we always are followed by a breakout. So the real question is, the next breakout, will it be to the low or to the high? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Also note that I am not a financial advisor and I do not give financial advice. If you're going to trade, do so responsibly and do so at your own risk. I am not responsible for any financial decisions that you choose to make. And with that being said, Bitcoin has dipped beneath the 100-day moving average, potentially opening the doors to support near 8,500. If the bulls can't keep the prices above the moving average, the total weekly volume for the bears is lower than expecting, offering a small hope for a bullish rebound. Bitcoin continues to tumble from temporary support levels at $10,000 after enduring its worst single-day loss in a month. The world's largest cryptocurrency by market cap has since recovered slightly at the time of this publication, changing hands at $9,800 on Bitstamp, representing a 2.4% loss on the day. A Fibonacci retracement drawn from 2018's peak low at 3122 to 2019's peak high at 13,880 shows 8,500 to be the most likely landing zone in the coming week should its price close beneath the 100-day moving average and July 22nd's prior bearish weekly close at $9,533. So remember, if Bitcoin price breaks the critical $9,700 support level, then there is a high probability that we see the $8,500 zone as we discussed in yesterday's show. And on to our next story. While Bitcoin may be plunging, it's still outperforming the stock market, and that's a fact. The Bitcoin price plunged nearly 20% this week, but the cryptocurrency is still absolutely clobbering the stock market in 2019. The Bitcoin price has endured a vicious free fall in mid-August. In the past week alone, the leading cryptocurrency has plunged nearly 17%, and it's currently hovering shakily near the psychologically important $10,000 level. Bitcoin's volatility is nothing new, but it tends to mask the undeniable fact that the cryptocurrency's long-term returns are still clobbering the performance of the stock market and other traditional assets. And we're going to take a look at that. As you can see in this graph, at the start of the year, the Bitcoin price was around $3,800. This translates to an appreciation of approximately 160% year to date, even after this morning's nosedive. The Bitcoin price is up around 160% in 2019, even after the August plunge. In contrast, traditional assets such as gold and stock have all returned less than 20% since the beginning of the year. All right, so let's take a look at gold. The legacy safe haven asset has appreciated by 18% in 2019. At the beginning of the year, an ounce of gold in the futures market was priced at $1,283, and currently it's trading at around $1,517 an ounce, as you can see right here. All right, and the S&P 500 stock market index, on the other hand, has gone up roughly 13%. On January 2nd, the S&P 500 index was at 2509, but now it's at 2840 following Wednesday's bloodbath, as you can see right here. And if you think the S&P 500's return is underwhelming, the Dow Jones Institutional Average has climbed just 9% for the year, as you can see right here. So Bitcoin can fall under pressure and still win. As an illustration of how much Bitcoin has appreciated since the year started, Morgan Creek digital partner Anthony Pompliano noted that the cryptocurrency could fall even further and still dramatically outperform the S&P 500, which tracks a basket of large cap stocks. Anthony Pompliano said Bitcoin's price can fall 50% from today's price of $10,600, and the digital currency would still be outperforming the S&P 500 in 2019. How do you like those apples? And in other crypto news, Mark Cuban's team is now accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment. The Dallas Mavericks are now accepting Bitcoin for tickets and merchandise. They follow the Sacramento Kings, which became the first team in the NBA to accept Bitcoin in 2014. According to the announcement, the Mavs will utilize the service provider BitPay to process all Bitcoin purchases. BitPay, the largest Bitcoin payment processor in the world, offers the Dallas Mavs global fans a seamless experience to purchase tickets and merchandise with Bitcoin cryptocurrency. I think that's pretty cool. And Litecoin creator Charlie Lee, he actually made some deals with the UFC and Premier Kickboxing League Glory to use Litecoin as a form of payment, which is pretty cool. As a UFC fan, I respect that. Good stuff. Crypto enthusiast and billionaire entrepreneur Mark Cuban became the Mavericks' majority owner back in 2000. While Cuban has said he believes Bitcoin would go to 15,000 or zero, and maybe both in the same day, he says the world's most popular cryptocurrency has a distinct advantage over gold as a store of value. He said, "The good news about Bitcoin is there's a finite supply that will ever be created. And the bad news about gold is they'll just keep mining gold." Facts. And let's take a quick look over at Coin360. Bitcoin is currently trading at $9,995. And notice everything is blood red today. Not like that light shade color red, but they made it very clear that everything in the market is a bloody mess. It's not just the Bitcoin market, as you can see. It's also the stock market. It's the economy. A lot of turmoil going on. But overall, I'm still feeling very bullish about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, especially for the long haul. I'm looking forward to breaking new all-time highs, which I personally believe will dwarf the old all-time highs from 2017 in comparison. What do you think? Ethereum currently down 11.35%, XRP down 11.73%. Even the infamous Binance coin is down 4.2%. This is a very rough time for the alt market. And will alt season ever return? What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Well, that's it for today's show. I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click the bell to receive notifications and keep the comments coming. Also, don't forget to check out the description below this video. I included a free copy of my latest ebook, BTC Ebook Profits, and it teaches you how I earn Bitcoin as an affiliate and how you can too. Also, you're going to notice some news resources, always linking whatever I'm referencing in the show, as well as some really great communities that you can plug into, including my Crypto Alchemy Facebook group. You can get a link to join our private group in the description below this video, as well as my private crypto Telegram group. So I'd encourage you to check it out, join the community. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.